For this lesson, we are going to learn how to draw a puppy. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started on our little puppy dog. For this picture, we are going to be doing it in portrait mode because the puppy is a little taller than he is wide. Now the first shape or line that we want to get into is this baseline right here. It's going to be a great guide for us when we do the body and the head. So what I'm going to start with is the line closer to the ground. I want to make sure though that I'm leaving room for the arms in here to go below the line. So my line is going to be somewhere in here. Next, there's a vertical line. And this line is also sometimes referred to as the line of symmetry. And it's going to help guide us when we get in this big oval right here. So I'm going to get in that line of symmetry. Notice this would be the next biggest shape, this oval right in here. I'm going to have it here. Bring it in. From there, notice how this line will help guide you on this round circle for the head as well, because it dissects it a little off to the right. I'm going to get that in. Now notice how that circle goes into the body, but also the line goes into it a little bit. From there, I'm going to get these lines in that are going to help guide me with the face later on. Next, we'll move on to the second step. We're going to add these arms in. The first arm is the biggest arm, and that's in the front. It starts about in here, goes outside, and it's also at a slight angle. Next would be this arm here. It's about equal to where this starts, maybe slightly higher, but doesn't go down as far. It just goes right in here. So it's going to be outside the body here, coming down in there. Finally, this back leg right here. It doesn't go into the body at all, and it goes pretty much straight down, but also does not touch that baseline. Finally, I'm going to connect that. And it looks like I can start erasing this line in here. Next, I'm going to move on to either the feet or the cheeks. I think I'll go ahead and do these cheeks. One is inside the body here, and the other is outside the body over. Oh, actually, I just noticed it does come inside the body a little bit here. I'm going to redo those a little bit. So the first one is pretty much all inside the body. And the second one is a little bit inside the body. Here are the ears. They come from the top, come at an angle, another angle, an angle towards the dog, and then up. Out, down, slightly towards, and then into the face. The feet. There's one here that goes below the line, touching this leg, goes into that leg, and finally a third one, whoops, that is going to go right over the line. Moving on to the fourth step, it looks like we have a lot of erasing to do. We are going to erase the lines inside here, where the ears touch the head, inside this leg, inside this leg, Add the feet. Then I'm also going to add kind of that nose in there, right in here. Then there's this line that connects the side of the head to the body. So right in here. I'm noticing my body is a little bit longer in this area, but you know what? That's okay. This is my image. I can change it slightly if I want to. And finally, a little tail right in here. Next, we're going to move on to this step. This is really bringing it all together. Oops, I also forgot to connect these legs in here. We're going to start bringing it all together in here. Again, erasing any lines that we don't need. Bringing out more detail of a nose, a few nostrils in here, the mouth. Softening some of these lines, making it look more like a dog. Adding the eyes. That's where this line really comes in handy. Connecting the body into the arm here and creating paws. Erasing some more lines. More paws. A lot of erasing, so don't forget to draw lightly. Getting in here. Some more paws. Finally, this leg here. And we're almost there. Start to make it your own. You can add some fur if you want to. Have fun with it. Get in the eyes. Puppy dog eyes. Like I said, make it your own. You can change the tail, maybe add a little fur onto the tail. It's totally up to you. Some fur on him. Feel free to color it in or leave it be. I had a great time working with you today.